How's it going, footballeros? I don't know what the hell is going on last night in the Europa League, of course. Barcelona completely humiliated and embarrassed against Eintracht Frankfurt 3-2. I don't know if it was actually another away from home because from the looks of the Camp Nou, it doesn't feel like at home. And I don't know what the hell is going on with the Barcelona fans. Where were they? Where were they supporting in the Camp Nou in the first place? There were plenty of Frankfurt fans and they got themselves a victory out of it. But you know what? Let's get on with the video. And disclaimer, I will going to curse a lot in this video, and I'm going to burst my insane amount of passion and anger that is happening throughout this game. So yeah, let's do this then. Frankfurt. This situation feels much worse than Russia invaded Ukraine. But the result of it all, Frankfurt invaded Barcelona in the second leg in the Camp Nou. It feels like they have conquered Catalonia, and it's really surreal to see, the very least, that there are a bunch of 30,000 or plus Frankfurt fans attending at the Camp Nou, and there's nothing amount of Barcelona fans coming in at home, and this is for the first time in forever, for a long time now, that there aren't any amount of Barcelona fans attending the stadium, but a bunch of white-clad Eintracht Frankfurt fans attending the stadium. And the result shows with a horrendous, shambolic result, 3-2 on the night from Frankfurt, and they advanced through to the semifinals from the Europa League, and also West Ham just got a victory in the Olympic Lyon. But that's beside the point. I don't want to track focus on West Ham. I don't give a crap about them. But I want to talk about what is going on lately with this club. Why in the right mind would allow Eintracht Frankfurt fans entering the stadium? There's never been amount of Barcelona fans attending the stadiums. And I know whoever handles the ticket prices for the season holders for Barcelona should be held accountable for whatever reason. I feel like most of those there aren't any die-hard Barcelona fans attending here. A bunch of Frankfurt fans are scattered around Camp Nou, all the sections across the stadiums, and some of the Barcelona fans, or even the die-hard ultras, were sometimes got kicked out in that game, and some of them even got in for about 10 minutes during the second half when Aubameyang did score a comeback, but it didn't happen because they were certainly going to get themselves escorted out of the stadium, and there are going to be plenty of Barcelona fans in protest about this game, and for sure all the Frankfurt fans inside of the Camp Nou are for sure going to be celebrated by their team. And whatever the case may be, for whatever the is going on with the higher ups in Barcelona, I do believe Joan Laporta is going to held responsible for what he did in that last night's game, and this should never happen for the club, the high of its stature that is Barcelona. And in a position that we are in the Europa League, well, we're no longer Europa League anymore because we get ourselves kicked by Frankfurt by an amazing goal from the players themselves. But also, I would like to give credit for them for beating us to death. They really invaded the Camp Nou wholeheartedly for whatsoever. I don't know what the hell is going on with the team. I don't know what is going on with Mingueza, who is performing absolutely horrible. He couldn't even try to focus onto defending against one of those Eintracht players who are going all out in their attack, and most of them were undeniably better, miles better than Barcelona. And of course, Busquets, Frankie de Jong, they were not even at their peak of their level. Even I would also like to address Eric Garcia, who's the sole responsible for this show of a loss that we got into this, and he doesn't belong here in the Camp Nou. Same goes to Mingueza. If it wasn't for Araujo, he would really going to dominate the defense for Barcelona, and he showed a little bit of leadership and some character towards his teammates, and I will gonna give a lot of credit from Araujo. I think he is deserving to be a captain than Busquets. And I think Araujo deserves to be alongside with Pique. I know Pique, he's been very, very disgraceful in that matchup, but hey, I think the duopoly between Araujo and Pique are miles better than Pique and Mingueza, or Mingueza and Araujo combined, because the partnership is much more better with Araujo and Pique in the center back rather than Mingueza. I really do wish that Mingueza should leave Barcelona, and most of them, some of players like Gavi and Pedri are for sure going to get themselves mortified for what happened. And Pedri got himself subbed off for issues on his leg or knee. I don't know any parameters because I'm still enraged for what happened. But the only person who did perform really well in that game is of course Ousmane Dembele. And I know there are plenty of Barcelona fans who've been criticizing him from the past for being so misguided towards his actions and behavior, but he did played absolutely well against Frankfurt from the wing, and for sure he's gonna be leaving next season for after this. And I know for a fact we're gonna miss Dembele, whether we like it or not. He is doing bits against Frankfurt, apart from the other players who did nothing to show for in that game. Adama Traore, who seemingly disappeared from this game, he's absolutely ghosted from this matchup. And of course, Ferran Torres, who made costly mistakes for Barcelona. He tried absolutely hard to get some goals, but he failed very, very miserably. And I also would like to address from Xavi's tactics. He got all the tactics absolutely wrong for all the reasons that is happening this game. And he said that the attendance in the Camp Nou is so miscalculated. Yeah, no, there were plenty of white-clad Frankfurt supporters. It's like we're not entering in Camp Nou, we're entering Santiago Bernabeu. There are so many Los Blancos attendees in the Camp Nou. It's weird to see to say the very least, to see some white-clad supporters in the stadium. It's absolutely surreal. It was disturbing. It was disgusting. It was disgraceful in many, many ways. But yeah, the only thing we're gonna focus right now is the league itself. But I'm sure we're gonna get ourselves totally beaten up by Cadiz in Monday, and few more games we're gonna for sure going to bottle everything in La Liga. And I'm really scared of this future for Barcelona right now. This future of Barcelona is going to be very, very dark, if I'm totally honest, because we're ending up in the situation that Manchester United are in right now. Because no matter how many titles that we have achieved in throughout the decade, we're just gonna end ourselves in a very, very dark hole that we are dug into it. And I do have to agree with Goldbridge for what he said about his future with his club. And even for me as a Barcelona fan, our future is getting a little darker from the very least. And I don't know what is going to happen for the next season of La Liga. If this will going to happen, I do hope for sure that we need some defenders, not strikers, because we have already too much strikers in our hands right now. I feel like our hands are tied for strikers. We need more defense from this team, and we need some ultras for sakes. We need to bring back Borges Noise for apparent reason. I know Joan Laporta and the ultras have some beef, but come on, I want them back in the Camp Nou to have more tension for the home fans rather than the away fans, because this is what is lacking for Barcelona. We need passionate, toxic, and fanatical fans from Barcelona like the Borges Noise, because when we really needed them the most, because this lacked a bit of character and energy from the Camp Nou, and some bit of noise, more noise that is. But we don't have any. But there's nothing special was inside in the Camp Nou last night, and yeah, I'm really disappointed. I am absolutely gutted from this result, and Frankfurt really did deserve this win. And I have to give amount of credit for them, and I wish I have no intention of ill will from the fans of Frankfurt whatsoever. I did not wish them any bit of a deathbed in their part, because that would be really disturbing for it. That would be disgraceful for me to say something like that for the Frankfurt fans. They deserve this win, we don't. And yeah, I'm very disappointed with this night, and I'm not going to have a surprisingly, I'm going to have a live Q&A with Roland. I'm sure we're going to have a little bit discussion about that one as well, about that game. So yeah, in any case, if you do at least find this video enjoyable, please let me know. Also, like, subscribe, hit the bell, and also if you feel free want to make fun of me in the comments, you have my blessing. And yeah, I'm gonna talk to you soon, and I'm show myself out. Bye.